Trucking YouTubes, 11:09 p.m. Finally on the highway going home. It was a long night. Decided to stop and get some food with one of my buddies I work with. Landed at this like Colombian burger place by accident. It was like the only thing open. It was delicious. Some kind of like Colombian burger with like bacon, sausage on it. The burger, it was delicious, man. And then yeah, so late night, finally going home. It was a wild day, long day. We actually got a lot of work done, which is good. Hopefully tomorrow we can finish off really strong for the week, and next week we can start, on a better pattern of doing better. But still rough, still stressful. It was a pretty cool day though. Met this gentleman on Sony on Tic Tacs. He's like a Canadian transportation lawyer / they do like all that kind of stuff for your trucking company, I believe. I don't know if it's like whatever the DOT stuff. I don't know if it's the same thing as in Canada or not. But we ended up having a podcast. It was a really good conversation with the gentleman. I had a lot of stuff in common with him. If you didn't see that yet, I already put this out before this is going to be out, so you can check that out on YouTube, the whole thing, or I'm going to break it up into parts on Tic Tacs. But a really interesting conversation. We're talking about like the B1 drivers, because I wasn't too educated on it, so I put a Tic Tac video out, saying, hey, if anybody knows more about this, let me know, because this is something that I want to start looking into. So we kind of went over the process. He's more familiar with it. Excuse me. He made a lot of valid points about the B1 drivers, because a lot of people are complaining, because I think a lot of people are misunderstanding the whole situation, and they're thinking like the B1 drivers are coming here and stealing loads and doing them for cheap. But he made a lot of valid points, because he's like, first of all, B1's been going on for a long time. Second of all, if you pick up a load in Canada on your Canadian carrier, you go deliver to the United States, you can't pick up any other load besides only if it's going back to Canada. And those guys are highly, highly regulated. So I think where the issue is, I don't want to know the name of the visa, so I don't want to butcher it, but there's the visa where they bring the drivers in from other countries and they work in the United States on that visa, and those are the guys that get paid the cheapest. So I think me and him both kind of agreed on the fact that it's not cool if somebody comes from, it doesn't matter what country, if it's Mongolia, if it's Poland, or if it's India, whatever, and you come here on a visa, and then you're living in a truck and they're paying you 40 cents a mile when the market's 65, 70, and then you're just saving your money working on your visa and then bouncing. See, that's not cool. That shouldn't happen. Especially if you don't speak English, or if you don't know how to read English, that should not be happening whatsoever. So I think he was just trying to talk, because it seems like he's Canadian. He seems, he's like Indian Canadian, Canadian Indian, whatever. And it just seems like he's very proud of, both his heritages, and he doesn't want to, he doesn't want people talking crap about drivers coming on from Canada, delivering freight in the United States that came from Canada. Which, I don't blame him. Hey, this has been going on for the longest time, so this is nothing new. And the more I'm looking into it, I think the problem is, like I said, with those visas, where these guys come here to give them the CDLs and they just let them drive, and that's taken away from our domestic freight for every American driver, so that's where I think the issue is. So like I said, great conversation with him, a lot of stuff we had in common. He was also into weightlifting. I never competed. He competed. I'm not that, I just like to lift and eat, so I like to be fat, bulky, but that dude was shredded jacked. So it was a good conversation with him. You guys should listen to it. I enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna do more stuff like that. I'm gonna probably reach out to some people that on Tic Tac or something, or whatever that I watch or I listen to that I find interesting, and maybe have some conversations with them, because I think that's gonna be a good thing for the transportation industry, kind of to break the barriers, break the borders, and talk to people that do or think differently than you, and then have conversations, and a lot of people learn from that as well. So there's already a couple of people I got in mind. I'll probably be reaching out to them. Hopefully they'll want to do it. I still got to figure out how to exactly do that YouTube and OBS recording, because I didn't like the way it looked today. I mean, it's the first time I did it, so whatever, we just put it up there. But he called in and he was vertical and I was sideways, so like my picture was bigger, his looked like, you know, he was like on an iPhone. So, and I couldn't figure out, because then if I put only my camera on OBS, I mean, this is whatever technical shit nobody cares about, but whatever, it just didn't look good. I got to figure out how to make it look better. So I'm gonna work on that. Whatever free time I have, obviously number one important is work right now. I got to make sure we get through this, you know, struggle, through this BS. And you know, as long as, man, if work was going good right now and I could concentrate more on like TikToks and YouTubes a little bit, that'll be awesome. But like, it's just depressing, you know, even like not going to the gym because like you're stressed out or depressed about work. It's the same thing like with TikToks, you know, like you're not really like you can't be fully committed, you know. It's like I work all day, and then after 5 o'clock, while I'm waiting for like a trucks or anything, and I got some extra time, I'll do some TikToks. But it's like, man, it's like even then, like I'm not fully like energetic, like fully enthusiastic to do it. And if I was, I'd probably be taking off a lot more already. I mean, YouTube's going like a lot better. I think like we're over 400 already. I think like 411 or 412 or something subs, which to a lot of people that's nothing. To me, that's a lot, and I want to keep building it. So, like, you know, but like if I could just put more energy to it, that'd be amazing. But obviously I can't right now, so I won't. Work's the number one most important thing I need to concentrate on to make sure that goes good. If I get that going back on track, then it's going to be a lot easier to do all this extra side stuff. But if work fails, man, it's going to be rough, man. I don't know how I'm going to keep on making videos, because it's like, you know, just like being a loser and making videos, man, that would, you know, I don't know, you know. I mean, it's not like I come and give like financial advice to anybody or sit here and, you know, like claim I'm a baller or nothing. I'm definitely not, far from it. I only share like, excuse me, I only share my experiences and like stuff that I know. I'm not over here telling you how to run your company finances and shit, because I can't even do that. I don't know nothing about that. But so I'm not, you know, sitting here and telling people that. So it's not like I'm blowing smoke or being phony to people. So I mean, maybe, I mean, hopefully it doesn't come down to that, because I don't want to be making videos about me looking for a job and me, you know, going to work every single day not being happy. That would make, I don't know, maybe it'll make it. I don't want that to happen. We got to fix the business. We got to blow the business up. We got to make sure the business goes good. We got to catch up from our losses, get back to even and profitable, continue with the TikToks, continue with the YouTubes, and just make it happen, man. You know, that's going to be the best outcome. That's what we got to aim for. So, I mean, besides that, let's actually talk about the trucking market a little bit. The Southeast is absolutely on fire. If you got any type of equipment right now, dry van, reefer, flatbed, whatever, get your ass down to the Southeast, like Atlanta, Charlotte, you know, all up over there, dude. Just go over there, because you are going to make some money right now. I mean, like, these people, like, if you call somebody with a truck in like Georgia and you want them to go somewhere, they're telling you, like, dude, we're talking about 700 miles to Chicago, 7, 14, 20. They're telling you like $4 a mile, dude. Like, it's crazy. So, you know, if you got equipment or not, get your ass down there and start making some money. You know, it looks like this week was good again because of the deal. I don't know if it's DOT or it's a tariff mixture of both. We'll find out next week. I'm going to try to jump on here on YouTube's either tomorrow evening or Saturday when I come into work. I'm going to try to jump in and do like a market, hot market update for prior 6 or 8 business days. See how the market's been looking. See if those average per miles went up on the dry vans, because I was down to $1.93. Excuse me, national average. So I mean, there's a lot of videos I still got to make. There's a lot of videos I couldn't make. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Just I don't have enough time in the day. Like you see, it's right now I'm still yapping. It's 11:18 p.m. and I'm probably maybe almost halfway home. So like, you know, by the time I get home, I shower, I get ready. I probably won't be in bed till like, you know, 1 a.m. Like, and it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. You know, you can't complain about it. You just got to do it. And tomorrow you got to wake back up, do the same thing over again. And until you succeed or until you have a heart attack and die, one of the two, man. But that's the only options at this point. So I don't know, man. If you guys made it this far in the video, appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you don't like me, comment you don't like me. Cheer me up a little bit with some funny, rude comments. Talk to you later.